Good morning and welcome to Making a Podcast with myself. Please ignore the fact that it might not be morning when you're listening to this.
I mean, technically, what's a morning? When you wake up, right? Maybe you're just getting up from a nap. Good morning!
And you know what? If it is nighttime, you're going to have a good morning tomorrow.
These are just good vibes here on Making a Podcast with myself.
And let's go ahead and continue these good vibes and help some people out, shall we?
Let's do it.
Alrighty.
Alright, so I think I'm gonna start here with my friend Jake.
Is he actually your friend?
Anyone who listens to this podcast is my friend.
That's the right answer. Good job.
I went to PR class. How do I control my soda addiction? Pretty straightforward, simple kind of question. You're asking the wrong me, because I have a soda right here that I'm gonna drink right now in a nice ASMR-y fashion.
Future me is gonna hate that.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Fun fact about myself that has nothing to do with soda. I despise ASMR. But we're not gonna get into that. So I think it really depends on what kind of soda Jake is addicted to. I don't know if he gave us that information.
Negative.
Okay, so let's just go with Mountain Dew.
I was gonna say his name is Jake. I feel like it's probably, and also if your like interest with a soda comes to a point where you're like, oh, I am addicted to this. Let's be real, it's probably Mountain Dew.
I can honestly say I've only met two soda addicts or two types of soda addicts in my life, and it's been Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper.
There is a third one, and the only reason I know about it is because it's Matt Pat on the internet, and that's Diet Coke.
Okay, that's not soda. That's poison.
You got me there, touche. What was I thinking? We'll throw that one right out of the ballot. Sorry.
So there's two sodas you can be addicted to.
There's two sodas you can be addicted to.
Mountain
Only
Dew and
two.
Dr. Pepper.
Only two.
It depends how bad your soda addiction is. Like, is it like any other addiction where it's crippling your ability to, like, live your day-to-day life?
Are you sucking dick to afford soda?
You're better than that.
Jake. You
Listen,
can do better than that.
We can get you up to, like, some cases of soda. Nikki, we can hit up Nikki.
We can talk to Nikki.
And see if she'll talk to Jake and give him some advice.
I feel like if this is the path you're going down to feed your soda addiction, but I mean, I also feel like you don't need that.
Right, he wants to control his soda addiction. He doesn't want to stop it.
No, he's looking to get better.
Right, he doesn't want to stop it, though. That's very clear. He wants to control his soda addiction.
It doesn't say he wants to stop. He wants to control it. Spelled incorrectly, by the way.
Jake, control?
Control.
So here's how you control your soda addiction. You set aside a lot of amount of money, and you only spend that money for it. Or, at the beginning of the month, you just buy however much you want to drink in that month. Make sure it's a realistic number, because you don't want to be like, I'm only going to have 2 this month, and then end up killing a homeless person out of rage. You also don't want to be like, I'm going to have 64 Mountain Dews this month, because that's just not healthy. Also, there's going to be days where you have 3 and days where you have 2. You're just going to be mad at those 2 days. So, it's got to be, I think we're going to start with 30 a month.
That's what I was just about to say. 1 a day.
So you're going to buy a 24-pack, which exists, and then you're going to buy a 6-pack. Cost efficient. You don't want to buy 30 separate ones. Don't buy one every day. Save some money.
Yeah.
And then once you have the 1 a day, after a month, wean down. 15.
Wait, how bad is your addiction? Should we start at 2 a day?
What if he's not even drinking 1 a day and we're just getting him more addicted? What if he's like, man, I've had 3 sodas this week and it's Friday.
That's what I was just
about to say. And we're like, drink
say.
1 a day?
Like, where is this addiction? Where does it lie?
We need
more information, Jake.
You want a steady amount each day, and then you want to slowly wean yourself off. The start point should be slightly less than you're drinking now.
I was going to say, less than what you're drinking now. That's the kind of first goal. But definitely a steady, so like, if you're drinking more than 1 a day, maybe just 1 a day. If you're drinking like a couple a week, maybe just 1 less a week.
I have a great idea. So, it's no secret that LaCroix is the Suboxone of soda.
The what?
Okay, so, like, methadone.
Okay, yes, okay.
Suboxone, same concept, different.
All right. Didn't.
Okay. So go to the LaCroix clinic.
The LaCroix clinic.
You're going to get some hint of lime flavored. Or my personal favorite, I think this water ran over an orange once, like just dripped over it.
Oh, see, no, I like that they had a bowl of strawberries in the room.
Somebody had the thought of watermelon.
Someone imagined a grape in the other room.
A kiwi bird flew by. That's eventually.
Someone had a dream about a mango.
Yes.
Sorry.
Eventually, you're gonna cut down to LaCroix, and then after that, just
then
regular
you'll just
seltzer
be a good
water.
old LaCroix boy.
No. Nobody likes LaCroix boy. This is temporary.
This is temporary. Don't be a LaCroix boy.
After
apparently.
LaCroix, you're gonna go down to just regular seltzer water. You can put a lime in it if you'd like, and then you're gonna cut that half with water, and then you're just gonna be a water with lime guy. But then you're gonna come to your senses and realize you're a douchebag and get your water with lemon, and then you're good to go.
You know, this actually is a really solid plan. Like, this is a 12-step program kind of shit right here. I don't feel like I can say anything. I feel like this is solid for you, Jake.
I personally have never had an addiction other than cigarettes.
Although...
But a lot of my family has, and this is, a good path to take.
Now, on the flip, if we're reading this completely incorrectly, and your concept of controlling it is just being able to afford your next soda, call Nikki. We'll get in touch. This will be a no-brainer. We'll get you, working for your sodas.
I think either of these plans, depending on your desired outcome, are foolproof. And I believe in you, Jake. You can do this.
All right. I think we're ready for our next advice.
All right. So Derek says, my girlfriend says I need to play less video games and spend more time with her. I really don't know what to do. Derek. So you're going to start a Minecraft world, and you're going to make a beautiful home, and you're going to make a love nest for you inside of the home. Okay? I don't
feel like I should interrupt this. I'm sorry. Go on.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful. You're going to take some bone meal, go into the grass outside, bone meal up the grass, get some fucking pretty flowers, put them in a flower pot that you're going to put on top of, like, just a wood plank that's going to look like a shelf, because you're not that good at Minecraft. If you put two beds next to each other that kind of resemble a double bed, you can dye the beds now, so you can make it, like, pink or purple or just something lovey. They also have carpet now, so you can, like, put a heart on the floor or, like, a polar bear. Put a fireplace in there, and then when she gets home from work, what you're going to do is have actual rose petals leading from the front door to the bed. And on the bed, there's going to be like a pile of rose petals. You're going to have a laptop on there. And it's going to be Minecraft loaded up. And she's going to be outside of the house in Minecraft. So that when she opens that up, she's going to follow fake rose petals to the fake bed. And then you're going to be waiting there as Steve's sleeping in one of the beds. You need to make sure that she's already logged in. That way it doesn't have you sleep and already get out of the bed. It's got to be daytime. And then when that happens, you're going to come in from the other room with your laptop, sit on the bed next to her, and say, let's play this game together, sweetie. And then you're going to try to figure out how to make it look like you're fucking her in Minecraft.
That was such a magical fucking journey. Are you ready for my response?
I don't think you can top that, but sure, go ahead.
Get a new girlfriend, Derek. Get a girlfriend that's excited to play video games with you. Get a girlfriend who you don't have to elaborately do all of this to convince her to try Minecraft. Get a girlfriend that's already building a fucking sky castle with you in Minecraft.
Yo, if you guys can, like, last through Skyblock together, you can fucking do anything. So
I'm just saying, get you a girlfriend that wants to take on Skyblock with you. This one doesn't sound like the one.
Unless she goes for the Minecraft idea, and, like, you just turn her around.
I mean, you could give it a try. It could be, like, your last ditch effort, and if she just gets to the bed, sees the Minecraft, and is like, what the fuck? You can be like, alright, done.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think combine our two ideas. You try this one. If she is like, whatever, then just kick that bitch to the curb.
And you can meet a new girlfriend on a Minecraft server, most likely.
Yeah, no, but really, though, one that is ready to take on Skyblock with you. One that you'll take to the ends and back.
I fucking hate you. I hate you. Next question, please. I'm just gonna pretend that you did not make that god-awful pun. Also, really want to make a polar bear rug on Minecraft now.
Okay, so this question doesn't actually have a name that came with it. It's just got a signature at the bottom. It's from, like, an email that is just a bunch of numbers and letters. So it's obviously not a real...
It's a throwaway account.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it says, so I catfished someone, and now it's gone too far, and I don't know what the best way to end it is. Sincerely, I think she owns guns.
I just want to know how you... Okay, so scientists are going to be very interested, because you turned somebody who owns guns into a catfish? Is that what's going on here? I'm fucking with you.
No,
okay, I'm fucking around. Listen,
you hurt me. You hurt me.
I had to
so
get you back
hard.
for that horrible pun.
Oh my god. I thought I was gonna have to explain this, and I'm like, oh my god, I just suddenly feel like I'm talking through, like, Microsoft with my grandma.
No, grandma, the X. No, click the X. Don't press the X on the keyboard.
No, grandma.
No, okay, listen. You shouldn't ever, like... Catfishing someone's so fucked up. She fell in love with who she thinks you are. And you're just not that person.
And you're just not.
So how do you get out? You fucking tell her the truth.
And you have to deal with the fact that she might come after you with a gun.
Here's the one thing it's okay to lie about. Your location, because she has guns. So don't tell her where you live. But just... be honest with her. If you already know her, don't tell her who you are. Just be like, hey, I'm not the person you think I am. I think it's for the best if we part ways. It's really not you, but guess what? It's not also me because I've been lying about who I am.
That's a fair assessment, quite honestly. Like, I have you thought about cheating? Like, fake cheating? Like, get her to break up with you?
No. That's just more lying. Listen. Honestly,
yeah, but then at least he doesn't have to worry about, like, any of the location stuff or anything. Like,
she owns guns. She's gonna be more furious if he fake cheats because she's gonna think it's real.
Yes, no, that's why I changed to get her to break up with you. Turn into a douchebag. Turn into a douchebag real fast.
Be really clingy.
Ooh, yeah.
Like, propose to her. Hope to God she doesn't say yes. If she says yes,
I was gonna say, if she seems like the one that's gonna say yes, bypass all of this advice, go back to 1.
This is a choose your own adventure game, honey.
You've still got your finger in the page. It's okay. We don't count it.
Right.
Why did you do this? Why did you put yourself in this predicament?
I've just come to a realization that we ask all those questions and then we just are left with so many questions at the end of every episode. And it's starting to take a toll on me. I need answers.
Yeah, we really don't get enough respond backs with answers to these hard-hitting questions we have.
I have good news, though.
What's up?
Very soon, by the time this episode is up, we will have a place where these people can come and answer us. Our lounge on the Necropodicon Discord.
You're correct. That's right.
So we should really start utilizing that soon.
That's absolutely correct.
We'll have links to all of that in the description.
Where all of you can come and chat with us and talk about all of these hard-hitting questions we don't have the answers to.
And if you feel like we dropped the ball on some advice,
please let us know.
And tell us what you'd do.
I don't know that we have further to go with our catfishy friend here.
No, you're a fuckhead. You are a fuckhead.
Yeah,
Your entire head is one singular fuck.
You put yourself here, buddy. You made your bed. You gotta lay in it.
You open this can of worms, just lie in it, and at this point, it's just water under the fridge.
It really is. You're just...
And listen, you're gonna have to burn that bridge when you come to it. Okay, so Ben has a question.
Mm-hmm.
My colorblindness makes fashion hard. I have a date on Thursday. Any chance I can get some advice?
Today is Thursday.
Is your date today, Ben?
Oh, this is some last minute advice.
Maybe it's next Thursday.
We can hope.
All right, Ben, I'm so
Ben.
sorry this episode is late and you're probably like there with the worst.
With your date. I'm so sorry.
The worst fashion choices right now. But how the fuck are we supposed to help you with this over a podcast? I can be like, yeah, just make sure you wear all grays, and you're gonna pick up like a blue shirt and lime green pants and be like, I'm good.
Yeah, like
How do we help with this? Don't wear clothes.
I was gonna say, okay, what if we go by like clothes material? You can feel material, so get yourself a pair of jeans. Those are gonna be nice and blue. And then we're gonna get like, do you own like a sports shirt that has that like nylon material?
I have an idea to piggyback off of that. So if you know the sports team, you can look up what the colors are, and then just see if that'll go well with denim. Like ask some of your buddies.
Yeah, like you can't go wrong with a blue. You could always get a Cowboys jersey because that's going to be white and blue, and that's going to look fine with a nice pair of jeans. But then it'd be expected to be asked about the Cowboys.
And just say, yeah, like they're cheerleaders.
Yeah, there you go.
Or go back to my idea, take her on a date to the nudist beach. Both solid.
That's actually, yeah. It feels like a solid plan A, plan B.
We're on a roll with this.
How do you live in your daily... I'm sorry, is that insensitive?
I have family that's colorblind. You've met my brother.
Yeah.
And he is very, very much so colorblind. Like, all reds, greens, and yellows look the same. And then pinks and blues and purples look the same. Mm-hmm. So when there's a pretty sunset, it looks all one color, and then the ground with the leaves and like trees all look one color.
Oh man!
So he just doesn't know what the world looks like. But he just gets stupid high every day.
Yeah,
and he's just happy.
This one time when I was in high school, I was a freshman. I was in Spanish class, and this boy was talking about how he was red-green colorblind, and I took the green markers, like there was 3 of them. I took the green markers that were in front of him and I walked to the door and I threw them in the grass.
Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with you?
A lot. I used to be the worst asshole.
What was he doing with the markers?
Working on a school project.
Oh no.
His friend was telling him the parts that had to be green.
So he had a friend like, I'll help you through this, it's okay. And you're just like, nope, fuck you, find that, haha.
I gave him the markers back. I went and got the markers.
How long did you wait?
Like 5 minutes.
Oh, that's not too bad, okay.
I was gonna say, I wasn't the worst dick about it. It was just long enough for him to be like, what? But, what am I can't, there's no, I don't wanna,
Poor guy.
I was a
What was
dick.
the project in Spanish class where you had to use green?
Oh, we were just having to use, like, different colors for different words and representations, and each of the main words had to be, like, a specific color, so they could be easy to spot, and she could make sure that we did our work without actually reading any of them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, that's there, cool, A.
Right? Had teachers like that.
Yeah.
It's really fun, like, in the middle of an essay, to just write nonsense.
Yeah.
It's a fun game to play.
Alright.
But yeah, nudist beach or Jersey with some jeans.
It's just, those seem like the most solid ideas we have at the moment.
Also, just backup plan real quick. Jeans, solid color t-shirt. You can see if it's all the same, like, print, right? Yeah, you should be able to.
You should.
Jeans, solid print t-shirt, and then just a leather jacket. Always a really classy look.
That would be pretty nice, yeah.
Yeah. And then just go to the store and ask, can I have a black leather belt and a black leather jacket?
Yeah.
And some black leather shoes. You're gonna look snazzy as fuck.
That is the real get up.
Yeah.
If you have time, that's what you should do.
Yes. If we're not already too late and you're, like, not there with a...
Good luck!
He's gonna have lightning bolts on his button-up t-shirt.
Right.
It's gonna be green and blue button-up t-shirt with lightning bolts and just, like, some red pants. And then purple shoes. and then this is going to be the day he decided to wear contacts instead of glasses, and make 2 different colored contacts.
Oh, poor Ben. Alright. So Chris has a question. And I don't... Let me just bring you into this because I really don't know what to say.
Okay.
My dad isn't good at dad jokes. Is he even my dad?
Oh, 100% not. When you have a son or a daughter as a man...
It becomes an innate trait.
There's a class. You didn't know about the class?
No. What?
Yeah, in the hospital,
what?
right before they're telling the mother it's time to push, they pulled the dad aside. Everybody, for the longest time, just assumed. This just leaked like a few weeks ago.
Oh my god.
Yes. But for the longest time, everyone assumed, hey, here's what to expect. You have to be really ready for her. They assumed they were getting that talk. No. It's, here's 10 of our best dad jokes. Here's examples. Try to make your own from here.
Oh, it's a crash course in dad joking.
Yes. Because when that baby pops out, you have to say, hi, whatever your name is. I'm dad.
Oh. Holy shit, this explains so fucking much. Wow. Chris, he's not your dad.
Not at all.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry to be the one to tell you.
It's probably like your uncle or some shit. The mom cheated with the brother. It happens.
So then wouldn't...
Have you ever wondered who you think is your uncle is so funny? With his, what you called uncle jokes up until now?
Oh my god. You are... Ally, you're popping the straight up fucking lid off of this.
Yeah.
Chris's entire life is about to be blown the fuck open, dude.
It's okay, Chris. Your mom's still your mom if she yells at you.
Oh my god, dude. I'm so sorry you had to find out like this, but also, I mean, I guess it's better you heard it from people that care about you.
Yes, and we do care deeply about every one of our listeners.
Every single one of you. You're my friends.
Thank you for being a friend.
But Chris, maybe you should talk to your uncle.
Okay, which one?
The one with the good uncle jokes.
Talk to his dad?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want to confuse him.
Yes.
This is a lot for him to take in.
I'm going to go with your uncle's name is Steve, and your dad's name is Robert. Okay, who you think is your dad is Robert, the man who raised you.
Is Robert.
So, go talk to funny Uncle Steve. And funny haha. Not like funny, he
weird.
Touched me weird.
Oh.
Everyone has a funny Uncle Steve, you know what I mean? It's bad. We need to start talking about this to make it stop.
It's true, we do.
Yeah, talk to the funny...
The funny haha Uncle Steve.
Yeah, talk to him. And just, first, like, run a few dad jokes by him. And see if you guys can, like, get in that banter of just telling dad jokes back and forth. And then just be like, I know. And then, like, go play some catch in the front yard or something. You'll be alright.
That sounds like some solid dadding, really. Like, that...
That is some solid dadding. You're gonna go play catch in the front yard.
Yeah.
With your good old Uncle Steve. Or you can just stay, like, act like you're still ignorant to the whole situation. I mean, Robert probably loves you.
Probably.
It's probably for the best. I mean, sometimes your parents do know best, contrary to popular belief.
Like, sometimes.
If your parents are happy, who you perceive as your parents now, if they're happy, then that's all that matters. If they're happy and they love you, you should be okay.
That sounds like solid advice to me.
There's a reason they pay me the big bucks.
Now then, I believe we have some more.
Yeah. Bishop needs some help. I keep accidentally setting my calculator as an alarm. How do I stop? I've done this.
I think everybody's done this.
Listen, alright. I have a bad relationship with 3 apps on my phone. The clock, the calculator, and the calendar. I will, without fail, open up the wrong one the first time.
Always opening the calendar for the calculator is my shit.
Yes, and then I have tried to look onto my calculator to see what day Friday falls on, see when I'm getting paid. And then I'm like, oh, this doesn't help me at all. There are numbers here, yes, but they're not in relation to any days. Half asleep, I'll pull up the calculator and just type in the time for the alarm and go to sleep. I've done it. How do you stop? You don't. You can get like a physical alarm clock. Those are still a thing.
They are a thing. Can you move your apps? Do you have one of those phones? Can you separate them like really far away from each other?
Can you rename them?
Can you?
Change the pictures to be two things that are wildly different?
Yeah, you can change your clock from clock to bitch noise.
I'm sorry?
Bitch noise. The bitching noise that wakes you up.
I just called that, like, wife mode.
I'm sorry. You want to explain that one?
Wives are the bitchy noises that wake you up. I know I was when I was married. I was like, I'm awake, get up, be miserable with me. That's why we didn't work out.
The more you know.
Anyway, yeah, just change the names and the icons.
You're so much better
separate them.
Getting a clock, getting an alarm clock.
Just
get a physical clock.
It's fine.
Yeah, but wait, are you the kind of guy that you don't have a physical clock because you'll throw it across the room, and the thing that's stopping you is that it's your phone?
Oh, right. New idea. Get it like an iPod Touch. It's a little bit cheaper than a phone. Or just get a cheap smart device, okay? Uninstall everything but the clock. Put it on a dock. Call it the clock dock. Sorry, I had to say that. It rhymed. I needed to say that. This is why they pay me the big bucks. I don't know.
Go on.
Full disclosure, I make $0 from this.
At the moment.
At the moment.
But that can be changed with help from viewers like you.
Listeners like you.
Listeners like you.
But yeah, just have like a separate device for that. Uninstall everything else but the clock. If you don't know how to do that because it's like hard grained into your operating system, you can root your Android and then you can uninstall everything you want except for the clock. Keep Android though because you'll just fuck up your phone.
Yeah.
You don't want to uninstall your operating system.
Yeah.
Also keep the Play Store on there so that way you can like test out a few of the clock apps. You don't have to stay with the like stock original.
No, yeah. There's
clock.
some really good sleepy time clock apps that they got in there. There's ones that like come with colors and shit like that. They're nice.
There's a few that are actually like meditation based, so that helps you meditate to sleep, and then it will
play like ocean noises while you're trying to go to sleep.
And then when it's time for you to wake up, just fucking foghorn. That was not rehearsed. That was not rehearsed at all. I'm proud of that. But yeah, listen, there's some stuff you can do. You'll be alright.
You got some options, my friend, my dear sweet.
Do you ever try to dial numbers on your calculator? Because if you ever have to call 911, you're a little fucked.
Yeah, that might be... You might want to keep an eye on that one.
Maybe just read before you press buttons.
Like, I understand the clock one because, like, maybe you sleepy and you are almost asleep and you remember, hey, I've got to be up in the morning for work.
Yeah. You can always just have alarms set like I do on my phone where it's ranging from, I think, 4:30 now up until... Give me just a moment, please. I opened the clock on the first try.
Nice.
Okay, so starting at 4:15 and ranging all the way until I have one for 10:23 p.m. for some reason, and I don't understand why.
Okay, you do.
Yeah. I have 2 for 5 p.m.
You really have stuff to do at 5 p.m.
Those days I gotta hustle.
Those days you gotta hustle.
All at 5 p.m.
That's the hustle hour.
Yes. Yes, definitely. Most people are just getting off work. That's your prime time.
That is the prime hustle hour.
Everyone else is already in home mindset, and then you kick into work mindset, and this wasn't your question, and I'm sorry. Anyway.
Well, I feel like we settled his question.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think one last one for the road.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So, Eugene has a problem for us.
Eugene.
Oh my god. I know you just read one, but I can't do this. Will you read this?
Of course.
I can't do this. You see what I'm saying? This is an issue.
Oh, poor Eugene. Okay. So Eugene's girlfriend keeps moaning out his gamer tag during sex. What do I do? Hold on, there's a PS. PS, I do share a name with her brother. PPS.
Oh, there's a PPS.
My gamer tag is... Oh, God. Alright. Capital X _ lowercase x.
No.
Skullfucker69.
No.
Lowercase x _ capital X.
Does she moan the whole thing?
I really hope she's just like, oh, skullfucker, and not,
capital
X _ lowercase x,
skullfucker69,
lowercase x _ capital X.
Oh my God.
Why are we not in a band together? We can harmonize very well.
Oh no, we'll bring it up at the Tiger Pit meeting.
Perfect. Eugene. Fucking get a nickname.
Fucking get a nickname.
Even if that wasn't your brother's name, it's a fucking awful name.
I was gonna say, I don't know necessarily how many girls will want to moan your name.
Oh, Eugene. No. Oh, I really hope there's no Eugenes listening to that.
I was gonna say, that made me so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Now just imagine, like...
I didn't know those words were allowed to be put together into a sentence.
and Eugene?
Yeah.
They're just 2 words.
I didn't know they were allowed to be a sentence.
What if Eugene's last initial is O and it's Eugene O?
That makes sense.
Oh, Eugene O.
That's no! Oh, God! What is wrong with you?
Oh my God, Eugene, just like that.
Ugh, stop this. You're making me so uncomfortable. Also, every guy named Eugene, loves this episode.
Just trying to get the viewers, man. Listeners, whatever the fuck they are.
If your friend's name is Eugene, please send him this episode.
That's not how I sound, by the way, and I'm just gonna leave it like that.
More for the imagination.
This is why they don't pay us any money.
This is why they don't pay us any money. But yet again, that can be changed with love and support from listeners like you. I got it that time.
Listen, we could start up a Patreon account, and then, the lowest tier is, I'll just moan your name like I did Eugene's name.
Would you pay $1 for that?
Wait a minute. I don't think I'm comfortable with this.
I'll do it.
Okay, perfect. All right. And then the medium...
Pay $1 and I'll moan your name.
Yeah, what would the medium tier be? We'll mention you at the end of our podcast and say thank you.
And then the high tier is I will do a doodle of you as described by you.
With, some advice at the bottom of
Yes. With personalized advice at the bottom.
Yes. You don't get to ask us the questions, though.
No,
we're just going to
give you personalized fortune cookie Confucius says advice.
Perfect. I'd like to change the middle tier because a lot of people are probably going to do that, and that's going to take up, half of our podcast.
Oh, yeah, you're so right.
We'll figure this out. We'll put a link to our Patreon down below.
Yeah. All right.
Those tiers are subject to change by the time you see them.
Asterisk. This is all subject to change.
I really don't think Jasmine wants to be moaning a bunch of names all the time.
Oh, God. That is
If your name is God, she just did one for free. So right now you guys have Eugene and God for free.
Eugene's a special edition.
Yes.
Maybe that'll be a higher tier. You can give us $50 and Ally will moan your name.
No.
I'm the cheap whore.
I don't. It's that horror word I'm having a problem with because I don't want to encroach on Nikki's business.
Oh, you're right. We do. You know what? We do have to get in contact with the Tiger Pit before any of this becomes finalized.
Maybe Nikki will moan some names for $1.
We can work on that.
Maybe. We'll get in contact with her. But listen, link to our Patreon down below. Link to the Necropodicon Discord lounge down below where you can talk to us and interact with us.
Also, the Necropodicon website where you can find some other amazing podcasts.
Of course. And we're on there as well. We're really happy to be a part of their team.
And if you have any questions for us, need some advice, you can hit us up at our email.
podcastmyself@gmail.com or on Twitter.
At podcastmyself.
There are many ways to get in contact with us.
I was going to say, you could try and, sacrifice a rabbit under a blood
moon while doing a Native American ritual. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been a blasty blast.
Well, well, well. What do we have here? I'm Dr. Evil from the League of Villains podcast, and you seem to be a podcast listener that has stumbled into my lair. But just take a seat. There's no evil going on here or anything of that sort. Nope, nothing like that at all.
It's totally villainy, but
The show you just listened to is on the Necropodicon Network. We have shows for everyone from D&D actual play podcasts to horror movie reviews and more. Check them all out at necropodicon.com.